It's just unbelievable. The song just ended and Max is here. That's just great timing. So, Max, are you here? Oh, you need to turn on your, yes.
Hello, Walter. Hello, everyone.
How are
Yes,
you?
I am. Great. Thank you so much for the welcome.
Where are you at right now? Because you're traveling all over the world, but where are you
Uh,
now?
Yes, actually, I just came back from the ISE in Barcelona, but I'm currently at one of our customers' locations, which is a building of Deloitte CHQ in Prague, actually.
Oh, nice. Very cool, very cool. So you are actually right now in a smart building.
Correct. Powered by space technology.
Yeah, of course. I couldn't expect less from that. So we're gonna give you the floor, of course. Do you have a presentation with you?
Yes, correct. I have a presentation and a couple of videos that I would like to share.
Cool. I will be watching it, and afterwards I will try to ask you some nice questions. But for now, I would like to give you the floor, of course. Let me see if I can see your presentation as well.
Sure, let me share my screen. Can you see my screen right now?
Yes, the rhythm of change, the PropTech revolution in the music industry. Well, I was just talking about global PropTech music because sometimes when we have speakers that don't use the full 30 minutes, we have a little bit of music. So I like your title of your keynote. So thank you very much.
Interesting. Great. So, shall we start?
Yes, I give you the floor, and I will be back after your presentation. So good luck.
Thank you so much, Walter. Hello, everyone. And thank you for welcoming myself and Space T here at the Global PropTech platform. We have prepared a very interesting case study and story of one of our customers, the Warner Music, about the way how they managed to transform from an old way of doing things towards a way that is really revolutionary and disruptive to their industry, which is the music industry, and how this is driving a great attraction for talent and different groups of stakeholders within their organizations, being employees, managers, artists, and others. And to kick off, I would love to share actually a video of the to share the video of the project that we have done together, so you get a first feeling about it, and then we'll go into the further details. So let me switch to the video sharing, please. Okay, and okay.
Is it working, Max?
One moment. I'm just trying to. It should work now, but let me skip the advertisement, actually.
1, 2, and there it goes.
Okay. Hopefully you'll be able to hear.
I cannot hear the sound yet.
Can you hear the sound?
No.
Okay, just how about now?
No, I don't know why.
Can you hear the music?
Yeah.
This is the music station here in Madrid. A real proof that an old abandoned train station can be turned into a special type of building, attracting new generation of workers, artists with a special type of dedicated spaces in a flexible manner, available 24/7.
The music station is not only a new building, it's a new mindset for the company, for Warner Music. By the app that we have developed with the Space Team, they can select the workstation or the studio they like, where they want to work. Our idea to go global is that whenever you are, if you work as an artist or an employee in Warner Music, you can select the city and you can reserve a studio, workstation, or meeting room, Space Tea, For the very beginning, they understood the project and they helped us step by step during the process. It was a perfect match.
The idea of this hub is to have a creative place where all the employees of Warner, the artists, and everyone involved in this industry can gather and create new things.
The application allows us to have an order in the bookings and to share the space with other employees, with other artists, with fans, with media, with everybody who wants to come here. And we also have the key in our hands to open doors and to come here anytime we want.
The music station combines different layers of complexity all the way to user experience. I'm very excited about the outcome of this project and what is coming up for next. And as David Bowie says, we could be heroes just for one day.
So this is the first video. And the one that is following up is an actual perspective that was produced by the Warner Music itself, and it is a perspective from the artist. So a kind of day in life journey for an artist.
Ahora son tiempos de arriesgar, así que vamos a doblar la apuesta. No te dejo de pensar desde que te vi bailando en esa fiesta. Pero tú solo estás pensando en él y yo desesperado no sé qué hacer para romper el hechizo y que no vuelvas a mi cabeza. Y ahora doy vueltas 360 sin saber si dar los 180 para volver. Olvidar el pasado, mirar a otro lado, soltarnos la mano y dejarnos caer. Estoy dando vueltas 360 sin saber si dar los 180 para volver. Olvidar el pasado, mirar a otro lado, soltarnos la mano y dejarnos caer. Es un soplo de aire fresco en plena primavera y que no llegue el verano si ya no me esperas. Ahora lo veo todo a cámara lenta y me creo todo lo que me cuentas. Que me quieres y no me quiere compartir. Solo que consiento que me mientas cuando tu mirada me convenza de que hay un hueco en tu mentira para mí. Ya no espero a que me persigas. Y ahora de vueltas 360 sin saber si dar los 180 para volver. Olvidar el pasado, mirar a otro lado, soltarnos la mano y dejarnos caer. Estoy dando vueltas 360 sin saber si dar los 180 para volver. Olvidar el pasado, mirar a otro lado, soltarnos la mano y dejarnos caer.
So hopefully you enjoyed this video part, and now we're gonna go back to the presentation. But what is really important that I wanted you to get a feeling of what actually the music station and what it means PropTech, within the music industry to us. So as you can see in the video, this has been a very unique project because it came from a old train station that was abandoned by the city municipalities, and it got transformed and refurbished, repurposed to be a mixed-use building, a hub where the artists, the fans, employees, workers, co-workers are able to meet together and use this building not only for the purposes of pure office space, but also for the purposes of having recording studios, rehearsal studios, having even a full-fledged music theater, a music club, a licensed a restaurant within the area. So it really transformed and gave a totally new life to this area, and this happened thanks to the Warner Music. And you will ask why, from a bigger perspective, why this has happened. Why has Warner, thought in a really proactive way how this transformation is going to happen for their people and their stakeholders. So we see, in the post-pandemic world, we see a new way how companies are looking at ways how to deliver a hybrid workplace experience. And four main drivers that are making this change as of now. So number one is people want to get people back to the offices. So they would like to attract the employees back, and they need to create, a special type of experience. It cannot be just, a cubicle or even a cubicle with a lot of meeting rooms or collaborative spaces. It has to be something that, gives new types of experiences that they cannot get, from a home office. Second, is a company culture and the impact this company culture has. So ability to mix up different user groups within the same building, right? How much more creativity can be unlocked by opening up the company culture and having, artists, the artist manager, employee, and fan to sit in one building and be able to collaborate. And of course, it's also about the optimization of space and getting towards more, a flexible type of leases and accessibility of the space itself through 24/7 mobile access and ability to book on-demand space at the time you need, in the place you need it. So this is the mega trend that we have seen so far. If you look in general at the workplace market, we've partnered up with Memory Research, who have done a tremendous job mapping out the growth within this. So the demand is definitely growing. And if you look at the different types of use cases that are spread around, the journey that we've gone on the was the Warner Music has been mainly about the experience and the workplace experience for the people. If we look at the different different aspects and different applications of what it means from Spacey perspective, we break it down into three simple steps. The first being, collecting the data about what's happening within that indoor environment through a variety of sensors that help you better understand, anything from levels of occupancy, air quality, parking, to even sound levels, right? Decibels or lux, for example. The second one is the most important. It's about the space management and ability to book any type of spaces, any type of resources, not just a standard desk or a meeting room. And last but not least is the interaction with the building itself and integrate into the systems such as mobile access, lockers management, elevators, to enable that seamless experience for the users. In all, focusing on a more human-centric approach towards those buildings. So with that, I wanted to highlight one key aspect, key innovation that we introduce, especially thanks to our collaboration with the Warner Music. It is called the activity-based booking. So before, you had a prefixed type of space. Either you would book a desk, a meeting room, or a parking lot, or maybe some common area. But we realized that actually all of those areas are somehow associated not just with the space itself, but actually with the activity that can be, for example, making a music studio recording, or making a rehearsal, having a photo session that does require certain types of equipment or amenities that are associated with that experience. So here you are able to create, a really unique type of activity for whichever group of users, and then being able to allocate it and set up the bookings based on certain rules, or even having a certain level of limits for how many, let's say, hours an artist can book, a rehearsal studio during that period. And of course, this is flexible. It's all available within the system, and it is being the result that is driving the main change and kind of catalyst, being the catalyst of the change and experience for new groups of users, especially in this new vertical, being the music industry. So now we are at a final slide, which talks about actually the objectives, and the challenges that have been put in place for this specific project, right? So it was the challenge was to bring all of the different stakeholders in one place and combine it into a seamless experience. The delivery has happened through a white labeled mobile application, which you can see on the right. So it has been fully branded based on the Warner Music identity. We have integrated lockers from third-party system Gartner. We have integrated the mobile access logs from Salto. We have also integrated to the cafe, as well as a fully functional system in relation to the single sign-on, as well as Microsoft Exchange servers, to provide that level of experience within one single application for those users. So that's I believe in a nutshell is the highlight of the project itself. If you are interested, if you're a partner, if you're a customer looking to explore those solutions, please feel welcome to contact myself, or maybe Voter as well, or Spacey directly through our contact form on the website, and we'll be happy to maybe even arrange a tour to see this magnificent building. So to finish up, there is even more details available within this white paper that include interviews and more in-depth kind of reasoning, both from the side of Warner Music as well as some of our other customers and their journeys with the holistic building experience. It's available on our website or for downloads through this QR code. So thank you so much. I think we are just exactly on time. Order, back to you.
Yes, thank you very much. Max, is this like one of the nicest buildings you have ever done?
It really depends on the definition of nice.
Yes.
I would say it's for sure the nicest retrofitted building we've ever done, meaning that from a building that was an older building, I think it's like from 1800s something, it's the nicest one and most unique, both in terms of its visual look as well as the amount of refurbishment and retrofitting and repurpose that was done for this building, right? And I know that there are many, especially in Europe, many train stations that are being abandoned or not being used for certain reasons. So there is actually plenty of space, even in this, in the broader city center areas for that.
Yeah, cool, very cool. So what do you like the most? Is like new buildings or the retrofit buildings?
So I would say that we are open for all kinds. If to look at our customers' portfolio, I would say majority are the ones that are retrofitted, meaning it is an existing building with an existing owner or a major tenant that would like to go through some workplace transformation to enhance their experience, but also do it in a data-driven way. So it's not just about the experience itself, but it's also about the data, how the space is being used as of now, right? It is one of the first steps when companies going through this digital and workplace transformation, they are looking to find out actually, how am I using this space? If the way it is set up right now is useful for the goals that and objectives that I have set up for my organization, does it support my culture? Does it support the right levels of collaboration and new ways of working?
Yeah, cool. So you mentioned in one of your first slides the elements of people coming back also to the workplace, to the office. Do you see this Also, because I see in some big corporates have some difficulties in doing that and bringing the people back to the office. Of course, for 2 or 3 days, it's okay, but the rest of the days, it's pretty hard to also bring those people back. How do you look at that?
Look, our philosophy is the world is inevitably going into a hybrid way, or it has already gone. We believe it is rather difficult to support, a pure remote organization, and it's rather difficult to kind of enforce everybody to come back to the way how it was, before, right? Because then you open up a question about people, are new talents, new generation of talents willing to accept that, right? So the way how we perceive it, every organization needs to have a tool that allows them to set up their own policy. So I don't think that there is one way of how to solve hybrid working for everybody, for every, let's say, corporate or even mid-sized company. Everyone needs to have a tool where they can flexibly set up their own working policies, their own booking rules. Do they have to, as you said, come 2-3 days to the office, or can they even book for a month up front, or they have to book only 1 week or 2 weeks up front based on the space availability? How to manage peak times when, for example, everybody wants to be in the office while there is no longer as much space because maybe a company decided to sublease a floor or two, right, to another tenant. So these are all of the open questions that, in my opinion, can be easily managed by leveraging, one or another workplace experience platform.
Yeah, well, yeah, I totally agree with you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Max, from Spacity. Yeah, if people want to get in contact with you, I know for sure they can find Spacity online and also yourself on LinkedIn. So great to have you with us.
Thank you, Oder. Thank you, everyone. It was a great pleasure. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.
Have a great day. Are you going to MIPIM as well?
We are. I'm not sure if I'm personally going to be there because I'm probably going to be in the US on another conference and another trip. But I will most likely see you even in Netherlands in upcoming 2 weeks. I will get back to you.
Oh, really? Let me tell me when you're here, and it would be nice to have a lunch or dinner somewhere together.
We will be happy to. Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Enjoy your day. Bye bye.